7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
You are watching the Calvary.
Y'all, I ain't gonna have no damn videos sitting up here defending whitey males. I'm not gonna be sitting up here making videos defending whitey males, making racist goddamn jokes. I'm married to a white woman, but again, you're not gonna see me making videos in defense of white dudes because of my white wife. But goddamn it, you motherfuckers with these goddamn Blacksicans and goddamn Whitesicans. Just watching y'all defend George Lopez is hilarious. I mean, it even came down to one brother saying it's the black man's fault. I mean, he's like, hey, look at them brothers over there making videos about black women in defense of the Mexican guy. This is just amazing as hell. I mean, if you weren't watching it, you would say this shit is not fucking true. Look, I can't see myself doing that because I'm of the mindset of if people within this country are making inroads, to be part of the elite class or whatever you want to call it, be a part of white supremacy, I'll be damned if I'm going to give them I'm going to cradle my fingers together and say, here, step right here, right between my fingers, and I'll lift you over that goddamn gate for you. I'll do all the heavy lifting. You won't even have to strain yourself. I do it because I just want to make other races comfortable, and I do it for the black people so you'll like us better. I'll do the work. I can't see that. I can't do that. That's not my job. That's not my job as a black person. It's to give everybody else a helping hand, a helping lift up to the American dream. I'm just not going to do that. I want to make sure my people get there first. Look, I look for allies who want to give us a helping hand as well. I'm not going to be out there giving everybody else a helping hand while they ain't paying no attention or don't care nothing about me. Everything in this country, in the U.S., is about positioning. George Lopez was trying to, in his way, position Mexican people above African Americans. It's a racist joke. He was on the Apollo making racist jokes. He got through, was able to be on the Apollo through Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey's judgment right now is questionable, especially when it comes to black people. So all I'm saying is if you want to be considered strong, if you want to be considered intelligent, one of the parts of the code is that you can't be siding with other people against your own people, but still think you're supposed to get some type of respect. Still think that people are supposed to go along with that. First of all, his joke was disrespectful to the entire black race. It's racist. In its foundation, it's racist. White people was on that, hey, no race mixing. And what did George Lopez do? He told a no race mixing joke. It's just racist. I ain't giving everybody passes, while certain parts of my people are still struggling. We can start giving out passes when when cats ain't struggling, when sisters ain't struggling. We can start giving out passes because we're comfortable then. We'll be just like everybody else who gets to a certain point and ain't got to think about the rest. We'll be just like them. We'll start giving out passes or not giving out passes. But until then, I think it's insane for people to be trying to give other folks a helping hand, as well as I think it's ridiculous, especially when you ain't really trying. I mean, you throwing your own people under the bus. You throwing your own brothers under the bus. Like, look at this. Look. He's black, and he's talking about black women. He's talking about something internal to his goddamn community. That's what he's talking about. He wasn't talking. Don't try and mix, internal black communication going on with Mexicans talking about black people. Say, see, right there. See, it's okay if he does it. We do it. No. There's a point in which whatever you do is part of your family, part of your culture, part of your genome. You can't be sitting up there trying to spread it across saying, well, it's okay. See, what y'all doing, or at least what this brother's doing, is called a false equivalency. Look, there's no way where you can blame your own people's internal conversation arguments or equate that to other people talking about black people. So whether it's an Asian person, white person, or Mexican person, it's a false equivalency when you do that dumbass shit. Shit. If a motherfucker see you kissing your wife, is it okay for him to kiss your wife? Huh? Dummy? Huh? Dummy? If someone see you disciplining your kids, is it okay for them to come on over when your kid ain't doing nothing and discipline them too? Huh? Think about it, huh? But you ain't thinking about it. It's about capacity. How far are you willing to push your brain to get to a certain level? You ain't at that level. A lot of you brothers ain't at that level. If your conclusion is, well, I do it, cause that means that it's like it's a weird mentality. It's like you don't expect much. So therefore, you're not going to be given much if you don't expect much. Those are the truths. I mean, what are you brothers getting out of it? I mean, what the hell? It'd be different if these people had a whole lot of money. Like, you can get a real come up. If you get a real come up, but if you just bend over and let them step on your back. But that's not what's going on. These are some broke ass people, and they try and glam up real quick and act like they really got it going on. Look at all the family we got. So what? That means y'all broker. You got too many people up in there. But y'all, you cats who is backing this crap, y'all need to take a look at your own people. Y'all are being bamboozled and brainwashed into thinking that your people suck. And there's too many of y'all who got too much money, paying some real good ass mortgages and owning your own homes, to be worried about kissing these people's ass. If anybody's shitting on you, then shit back. Because I'm telling you right now, the way that George Lopez acted, he took a wet shit on the black community. And then went as far, because y'all like, your big Trump card is like, well, she was black and Mexican. Well, he took a big wet shit on her family tree then. Y'all gotta be better than this. You gotta be stronger than this. So what do you think you're gonna get out of this? All right, so you side with George Lopez. So what type of biscuit do you expect? You must expect a butter biscuit. You think that motherfuckers from all the other cultures are gonna respect you more for siding with them? They don't care about you, you goddamn sacrificial Negroes. They don't care about you. If they're already telling you, we don't care about you. We like, look, we don't marry black people. So what did you? They say don't marry black people. Be like, yes, I don't find that's not a problem with that. And also, those black guys over there, they say stuff like that all the time. What? That's your out? You blame yourself? That's how how does one take that leap? Somebody talk about them real bad, they start defending that person, and then they're like, and then other guys who look like me, they're bad too. How do you get there? How do you make that transition? How do you make that transition to blame yourself? I just don't understand it. When white folks do something wrong or racist, like Don Imus, you blame yourself. When Kramer does something absolutely ridiculous and racist, you blame yourself. When Mel Gibson does something absolutely ridiculous, anti-Semitic, and racist, and sexist, you blame yourself. And now, here's George Lopez. And these Negroes blaming themselves. When does anybody else ever take the L all by themselves without you, as a black person, dragging yourself into it and taking the blame? Why do you sacrifice yourself? Is it because of slavery? Brainwashing? The school system? The media? Which excuse is it? Is it Barack Obama? I mean, y'all making plenty of excuses for this dude's ineptitude. He made excuses for his ineptitude. Michelle made excuses for his ineptitude. Is that what you're doing? You make excuses for other people shitting on you? And you the excuse? You know, ultimately it's about the win for you brothers. Why are you throwing them under the bus? Don't you find that odd? Being on the same team that you're kind of literally siding with the other team when they griping about you? For real. How do you do that? My point is do you even realize how weak you sound? And how many of your people you just leave vulnerable? I know your fallback. Your fallback is, I got muscles. And I'm tall. And nobody's gonna run up on me like that. But that's not everybody. Sometimes when you speak, you have to speak with the authority and the gravitas that people will leave you alone. You dig? Leave other people in your group alone. That's what George Lopez is doing. You're doing the opposite. And I'm talking about a bunch of you brothers. Maybe about 3. But all 3 of y'all sound weak to the mud. But what we're witnessing is just weak and sad. Luckily, y'all ain't the only brothers out here. There's me and a ton of other strong black men. But I know why you the way you are, though. I'm not calling out just one of you, because it's multiple guys. But y'all gonna have to hold this L all by yourself. Let's see if you brothers come out with capes fapping for Nick Cannon. And yes, I said fapping. Put your keyboards away. I meant it. Yup, you ain't coming out for Nick. I bet you don't, because you're not built to stand up for your own. You're built to stand up for other races of people. It's weakness. And it's the same weakness that's inside D.L. Hughley. Now that's one brother I will call out. He know what he is. He know he weak. But he's foolish in the mug, right? Because I guarantee you, DL ain't gonna come out for Nick Cannon either. Because he ain't built to do that. You've been built weak. Not strong. Weak. Your black mama made you weak. Because she was pumping into your head all this time. You gonna die. You gonna go to jail. You gonna die. You gonna go to jail. That's why you weak. You gotta disregard that bullshit. But you still don't see it though, because you're stubborn.
There's still 2 rules in the fucking Latinos family. Don't marry somebody black, and don't park in front of our house. Sit your fucking ass down. Sit your fucking ass down. I'm talking, bitch. Sit your fucking ass down. You paid to see a show. Sit your ass down. You can't take a joke. You're in the wrong motherfucking place. If you can't take a joke, you're in the wrong. So sit your fucking ass down or get the fuck out of here. Sit your fucking ass down or get the fuck out of here. I see you. Okay, titty motherfucking, I want to fucking hear you. You got two choices. Shut the fuck up or get the fuck out. I'll tell you what, I'll make the choice for you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'll make the choice for you. Bye. 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 You can't take a joke, you're in the wrong motherfucking place. Bye. 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 Hey, 4 seats, just open up front. What's up, baby? Hey, what's up?
Broke ass people. Fuck George Lopez. He's probably on the deportation list anyway. I'll make it easy for you. Get the fuck out. No, for real. Get the fuck out. Y'all like my joke? Don't be so overly sensitive, Mexican people. You have just watched a Calvary classic.